Indeed, all right. Let's do it. Let's very much do it. I think we're very live. Just from the start, I think things are working out just as they should. Let me just refresh everything to see if it's popping up on the TikTok, popping up on the YouTubes as it should, as I'm now cross-streaming to YouTube and the TikToks. Come on then, work, idiot. Come on, idiot, and TikTok and YouTube. Oh, yes. Everybody, I am working. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is indeed working. The volume of the music is a little bit loud. Honestly, I might want to adjust that because it's genuinely way too loud. All right. Good. There's always a challenging part of getting out of the motions. Scott, got that. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah. That's a whole lot better. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channels. Today, we're wearing our pilot's uniform again. And today, we're going to be flying a damn A320 from Phoenix Simulations in our beautiful motion flight simulator cockpit. That works so beautifully. I'm now cross-streaming today. So like I'm streaming on YouTube and TikTok. Hello TikTok and hello YouTube, which is like super next level. God damn, I mean, check out those technological advancements on the channel. Talking about technological advancements on the channel. There's a motion seat that you have to genuinely climb in, which is actually quite a hard job. Genuinely is. Oh yes. Everything is just fine in our beautiful motion simulator. Oh yes. Everyone can see me everywhere, right? Is it working? Is it working well? I just want to make sure that it is working well, you know? I really want to make that sure. Why cannot I see this TikTok on my live stream on my TikTok thing? Well, that sucks. Can I watch my own live stream or can I not do that? Perhaps I can't. I don't really care. I guess I'll have a YouTube chat and a little TikTok chat. You know, I'm just still starting off, you know. I'm just still popping, you know. So everybody, it is time to maybe already start. I mean, we're not in a rush, but we're not in the mood to waste time either. Why is that window here? Come on, get into the other screen, please. Thank you very much. So everybody, here it is. Our beautiful Phoenix A320. We are in the Alpine Mountains, in the midst of the Alpine Mountains, in fact. We are at Lugano Airport, a runway that is barely long enough for an A320. No, it's actually too short, but there's an A320 spawn into our gate, right? Is that another A320? Oh, that could be an A320. Why is it so laggy, this stupid flight simulator? All right, things are looking good. Let's get into the cockpit here. Everything is just as it should. It's cold and dark. Oh my. God, the frames are very bad. But everything is fine. If you can see down here on the camera, we can even adjust the airplane here, overhead panel, with which we can do the batteries and stuff. You know, all we would ever need and stuff. Yes, I know, it is true. It is a little known fact that we've actually clipped our wing into the Lugano Airport building. Well, that's not my fault. It's to do with flight simulator people. Just kidding. Nah, yeah, there should be like a max wingspan limits in order to actually go on parking spots. Let's go and use the external power that Lugano offers. Maybe use the beautiful Italian power, Italian electricity. Meanwhile, I go ahead and go to general and start the APU like that, which is turning on just fine. Everything is perfect. So let's go ahead then and move on. It's looking absolutely beautiful. The live streams are running. Thank you for the roses. Whatever that means on TikTok. Dude, TikTok is such a mystery to me. I have no idea. So, looks good. We've got that going. Let's go ahead and get the ADRs to work. IR1, IR3, IR2. Looks great. Yes, I could have used my little screen down there. Actually, you can't even see it very well I thought you would be able to see it a lot better here. But yeah, no, I'm not flying that sim today. Today it's just a little bit of fun and games that we're doing, you know. There's not, you know, there shouldn't be too much pressure on how the stream should go. Jesus, the lag is horrible. I think it's because Lugano Airport is custom. Let's maybe go ahead and get rid of everything. Honestly, we've got APU now. So this, oh no. Oh, I thought I had AP. Well, it says available here. Well, that's a bit of a shame then. Okay, good. Let's get rid of the GPU. Looks good. Let's get the stairs removed. All the doors closed. How about that? That is beautiful. Everybody, the A320 does what it should. And that is closed down. I mean, we're spawning to an A320 car. Come on. Why is the right door not closing? All right, there you can see, yes. Boarding completed, as you could say. And well, something else we have to complete. Turn on the APU bleed. Bleed. We have to do. Now to start the engine. There we go. You can see that. I have my little switch down here, just like in the real Airbus A320. I can use the switch. Good. All right, there we go. Looks good. We've got some temperatures running in the jet engine. An 14% of N2 compressor revolutions, which is good. Cruise supply, whatever it is. You know, with Airbus, it's quite easy because you just have to turn on stuff that says off on it. That's like the very general rule. It is very general indeed, but it works. All right, we need to get the alignment going. IRS alignment time is 7 minutes. I really don't care to wait 7 minutes to turn on this airplane. So I'm going to go to sim settings and go to airframe. And that's not the right one. And that's also not the right one. And that's also not the right one. That's not the right setting. I'm trying to set up that it doesn't have to take this long to align itself. Can we do that? Oh, please. God damn it, cabin. No. Units? No. That shouldn't be, no. I don't want to wait 7 minutes on the ground like you do in real life. GPWS. We've got a GPWS. GPWS is broken now. That isn't good. Let's go to the failures. Random failures. There shouldn't be any. None. There should be none. Good. Maintenance. No, that's not available. No, I don't really care to maintain instead of the airplane. Why cannot I just set this plane up to align itself faster? Is that not possible? Help. Please help me. Thrust level controls. That's not what I'm looking for exactly. By the way, the engine is now fully started up. Look at that. Engine number 1 is also starting up. This is an Airbus. It's very simple to start up. But something I am struggling with is this thing not aligning itself. Please just work. Initialization. IRS. Please just do something, okay? I really do not want to wait 7 minutes. How can I not do that? Please. Well, look at the main page. Main page? There's no main page. You mean main? Aha! Sim rate. I guess let's put that to ×2. I guess. Failures. Well, okay, these have failed so far. That can't be good. Ground service. No. Why is there... Okay. Good. They failed now. This is a failure of a live stream, so what I'm going to do is just... I mean, the engines are started up, so let's put this panel state to ready. All right, activate that, and we've got a plane that's ready to go, because I don't really care to wait 8 minutes. There we go. It's not a realistic flight anyway. I mean, what's our duty? What's this all about? Turn on the beacon lights. Let's turn on all the lights anyway. Okay, who cares about this? So everybody, welcome aboard an A320 that's about to have a flight of its life. And quite a little of a lag also. We've got enough flaps stored. You know what? it's time to buckle up. Time to buckle up because I can. In fact, it's quite recommended that I do buckle up. There we go. Check this out. Check this beauty out. Howdy, hey Swiss. Oh yeah, howdy, howdy indeed. All right, there you go. Buckle up, get forward in the seat, and just try out. There we go. The pedals do work. The reverse thrust does work as well. That's what I very much need, and that's what I very much want. This airplane is ready to go. Now, how do we plan to fly it into our MCDU? Now, are we going to fly with this little stupid map that comes with Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yes, because we can. All right. So, this is a bit of a briefing. We're going to take off here from runway, what could that be? Runway 01? Oh, come on. Don't brake so hard. We're going to take off from runway 01 and then take off northwards. Oh, Jesus, what just, oh my God. Why is the sim rate set to ×2? Maybe because I set it to ×2. Whoops, that shouldn't have happened. So you could already start to notice, maybe in the camera, or maybe not, that there was a little bit of movement here when I moved the plane in the simulator. That's quite, that's quite accurate. All right, looks good. Okay, maybe it's still a little bit weird. This plane moves like a Ferrari, but it's an A320. That shouldn't be happening. I'm a bit worried. This is a bit fat. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. No. Oh. Well, everybody, this is a realistic flight. Let's go ahead and go to the control config and get the parking brake going. Right, throttle. We have to calibrate the throttle because that sucks. Max reverse. Next step. Idle reverse. Next step, idle. Next step, climb. Next step, flex, maximum continuous thrust. Next step, toga. So this is all the beautiful modes you have. So this is now the throttle profile that I hope works. It seems to work quite well. Perfect. All right, everybody, things are looking absolutely fine now. Our plane's ready to go. Great. Let's go ahead now and taxi onto the damn runway as we now should, finally. Come on. A little bit more power. Oh, I have to release the parking brake. Oh, that really does unleash a lot of power. Maybe a little bit too much of power. This airplane generally moves like a Ferrari now. Maybe that's just what it is. All right, good stuff. Now, we're not following taxi line, but check out Lugano's interesting airport. As you can see, it isn't long of a runway. It isn't long of a runway at all, so we need to backtrack a little bit. We need to use that whole surface of the runway 01, as I should say. Now, this airplane does move very, very quickly. I really don't know. Something might be off with the sim rate, but that is fine. All right, perfect. Oh, yes. Check out this beautiful braking power. Our plane is moving depending on how much we brake, which I very dearly love. So let me go ahead and very strictly follow down this yellow line for the backtrack. I mean, the airplane's nose is very responsive, so we're very much able to do like a 180 on this beautiful yellow line. You know what, this plane does behave like it's literally a toy plane. Did you see that stop? That was comically fast. All right, everybody, let's go ahead. Nope. Do a 180, not through the grass. Why is it so comically fast of an airplane? I really don't know why. Did you guys just witness this? All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and take off. God damn it, we've got 100,000 kilonewtons. Not much, but no, we've got toga, going. We've got flaps set. Oh, we've got a donation from Rate. Am I right, Rate? How you doing, Rate?
Rate donated £2. Are you a real person? JJ,
No,
I think you are.
I'm not real. All right, time to put the sunglasses on and see if we can take off with our 5 frames per second that we're running on, which is a lot of fun, actually. All right, there we go. We can feel the airplane's power, which there's a lot of. And, God, it's quite laggy. All right, let's take off with our beautiful Phoenix A320 from Lugano, which has worked out just as it should have. Perfect departure out of Lugano. I like to see it. I like to see it. Let's get the landing gear up. Beautiful. Let's get the flaps. It's just flaps level 1 now. So that is beautiful. Did you guys just see how magnificent this takeoff has been? We're now moving up towards the north. We are not following any proper IFR procedures. In fact, we're not using instruments at all for today. We're just using a little, we're using a little VFR map that's got some magenta lines on it, which is incredibly professional. So what we have to do practically is follow along this river that we see on this little map. This will lead us to our next airport. The river's there, we've got to go left. And we can feel that in our movement. We can feel that in our flight simulator. I can feel that in my emotion. I am very much leaning to the left because this is like a 40-degree angle.
Ahead.
We're very fast. This is a fast airplane. We're flying this like a fighter jet at 320 knots. Who gives a damn? Okay, let's go ahead, and we already are coming in for a landing at the first airport. Actually, it's quite funny. All right, passengers. This hasn't been a long flight so far, but you're in for a treat because we are. Shut up. Because we are landing at Locarno's airport.
Terrain ahead.
Let's get the replay mode going so we can replay our fight.
Terrain ahead.
Like that. Beautiful. All right. So there's terrain here, which is quite expected of mountains. We can see, while we're heavily leading to the right, by the way, we can see a place to land. Maybe put off the sunglasses. And we shall.
Terrain ahead.
We shall land. Get some of the flaps down, and we're going to do a teardrop maneuver into Zulu Lima here in Switzerland now, which is Locarno. Not Lugano, but Locarno. Let's turn to the left, and we can heavily feel that leftward movement. I'm just kind of just checking the capabilities of the A320. You can see now I've kind of entered, what is it, a almost 45-degree angle. Well, probably 50-degree angle. A lot of degree angle. And the Airbus won't let me put more angles on it, which is good, because more angle than this wouldn't be supported by my motion platform. And so what I'm doing is a professional fly-by-wire test on the Airbus A320. What I'm trying to do is lose some speed and land. Beautiful. We've lost that speed. And we are now approaching a runway that is not very well visible, actually. You can see it. It's not long of a runway at all, which is why we're in a little bit of pressure to stop quite quickly.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
All right, passengers, welcome to Swiss 01. This has been a little air taxi to Locarno Airport. We're now on final approach. Oh, this is the runway.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Quite high.
Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
It's more like it.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
All right then. Well, how are these? Why did I follow the poppy lights? Geez, what were the poppy lights up to? That's what I'm asking myself. They showed that I was way too high when I was clearly not. Jeez. All right, that has definitely been the worst landing I've done today. Which is a hard thing. What the hell was that? Why? What was wrong with the poppy lights? You could see they were all white. And so I totally misjudged that landing. Look at that. How are you supposed to make that poppy lights happy? I was like, okay, all right, we're good. We're way too high according to the poppy lights. That's gonna be like a very interesting incident report. I really thought I was gonna make it. What the hell was that? I was flying this plane at 100 knots as well, which is great. So everybody, I think we've got our first fail of the day, and many of fails are gonna follow. So that is just fine. Let's go ahead now, and perhaps, actually, you know what? Let's go back to summertime, because I think that's quite better. Look at that. Finally, we can see something. Good. So everybody, a rating. This has not been a good landing. Someone's got to really sort out those poppy lights, because those really don't look good. So what I'm now doing, as you can see, is beautifully using reverse thrust. Now, is this up to standards? No. But are we testing the capabilities of the beautiful A320? Yes. Now, as you can see, that nose is kind of moving up here. Well, that was a tail strike, and we can feel that as well. Now coming down, and we can feel that in a motion platform. I like this. All right, let's really see. We need some of the flaps, but not all of the flaps. While the airplane is going full power, this warning is off. Is warning us off the flaps. Okay, everybody, we've got toga power. We've got all we need. We've got the whole power. We've got the whole squad. We've got one flaps, and one flaps is locked in. And let's go full power. Release the brakes, and we can feel that, because this, this thing tries to simulate these G-forces of very quickly accelerating, which an A320 can do, by leaning back, kind of. And talking about leaning back, let's go ahead and lean back the joystick, which has been quite successful, everybody. The A320 has taken off from Locarno after a very incidentful landing, which didn't work out well at all. So this has been beautiful, and we shall return to our map of surprises, because it does have some surprises that we're going to now turn like into a quite northeast course towards a bit of a valley. Oh yeah, you can see a dam here. That's quite beautiful on in front of us. So what I'm now doing is kind of joining the circuit of this shitty Locarno airport, which has got a runway that's way too small for a little airplane. Talking about way too small, actually, I don't really have hopes into our next airport either, which is reporting a 2,800 feet long runway. And it wants to call itself an air base, Nerdoron Air Base. But clearly it just isn't an air base. Dude, this has got a 2,800 feet long runway. This is not even 1,000 meters. But that is just fine, because all we need to do is once again follow the river. One of the most common things you look out in VFR flying. One of the most common navigates to see where you have to go, and we are going quick. Is this up to standards? No. But I wanted to prove today that yes, even the A321 is very much VFR flyable, just like a little fighter jet.
Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh God, it's fast. God, it's fast. We're at 305,000 knots. Jesus. This is beautiful. All right, and we're already coming in, I guess, for our next little adventure approach. And we are very much heavily leaning to the left, which is why I very much appreciate that I have the seat belt here. Get rid of the developer mode, by the way. Come on, exit the dev mode. I think that will make our whole lives easier. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful full screen now. Oh, we have to really stop. We have to get rid of a lot of speed. We have to genuinely get rid of a lot of speed, because we've got our next airport coming. I can already see it. It's right in front of us. I think some of the pilots that have the trained pilot's eyes are able to see this airport already. Are we approaching at 270 knots? Are we totally breaking all laws that exist? Yes. But that's just what it is. What happens when you fly an A320 through the Alpine Mountains. No passengers. Welcome to the Swiss 01 Airlines flight. not associated with the actual airline. Just wanted to mention that.
Terrain
We're
ahead.
coming in
Pull up.
for a landing, and it's going to be beautiful.
Terrain ahead.
It is going to be beautiful. Check this out. Do you see what is this? Do you see this?
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Yeah, it's terrain as well, A320. That's fine. Now, some people reported that it's just with this plane specifically, that it has issues with the poppy lights, right? By the way, the brakes are hot, as it says here. Let's turn on the brake fan right there, which will, you know, keep the brakes from actually turning into a fireball. You know, after this recent stop we did was, well, that wasn't good. All right, so everybody, we've reached quite a good approach speed. We're flying into Manbury.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Too low. Rain.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
They're good. They're good. Pull up.
Terrain ahead.
Pull up.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Now, this is the good thing here, is that we don't have any poppy lights that we have to trust. If you have no one to guide you, then you have to kind of guide yourself down the runway. The result of that is hopefully good landing.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Not. But hopefully stop without the brakes turning on to fire. All right. That's been quite good. Check out the beautiful. Check out the beautiful landing. What was that? That was the quickest stop ever done. Look at that. Let's take a look at a replay mode. Because, oh my. No, not that extreme. Okay, let's take a look at a replay once again on our A320 here. Come on, we were coming in for a landing. We were coming in just fine. And we landed hard. We touched down quite hard. Why does it seem to run in slow motion? I don't know. But check this out. We were, boom, actually on the display threshold, which was up to standard. And there we go. You can see a quick stop, an immediate stop. Yes, I'm not worried to fly this airplane at all. It flies just like I'd like to. You know, it's an amazing airplane. All right, so there's some issues here. Got this airplane. It's a little shaky. Oh, a little shaky. So what I'm now? Oh, hello. Come on, behave. Behave up to standard. What's happening? Why is it braking? Have we, we might have blown the tires. We might have blown the tires. Have we done that? No, the pressure is actually quite fine. We still have 230 bars on all the tires. Okay, that's good. Never mind, the weird problem has stopped. Okay, now as you can see, to those people who are a little confused about what I'm doing now, is I'm reversing down the runway so that we have the most possible use of space. I really don't know what's up here. For some reason our plane it's like almost like brakes keep on braking. I'm not doing anything. Actually, I'm willing to take my feet off the control. I really don't know what's wrong. The wheels seem fine. We've got one of the wheels which is excessively hot down there at we have 500 degrees. Even though the brakes are on, as you can see, the brake fan, you can see how nicely the brakes are actually simulated, and that's actually kind of cool. How it makes those brakes hot if you very excessively stop. I think the surface of runway that we do have now is quite enough. So let me go ahead and go into idle mode, get the flaps to 1, and go full power. As you can see, these engines are nicely spooling up. I like it. Brakes are hot. It says delay takeoff to cool down, but we're not going to do that. Can we blow the brakes up? Yes, just like that. Beautiful. Yes, just after a beautiful landing and a beautiful stop. Oh God, please take off. Oh my. Oh my, that might have been the closest that I've ever been to death in overrun. Like, I mean, look at that. That was quite close. So things are looking good. Something that's very much not recommended, especially after your brakes run at 500,000 Celsius. Check this out. Our brakes are still running at almost 500 Celsius each. The last thing you want to do at this point is put the landing gear in, because that will mean that you've got pretty much melting metal now inside of the airplane body concealed, which can easily catch fire. If you were to do this in real life and some hydraulic oil, hydraulic fluid starts dripping, then you literally have a gear bay fire. So now we want to once again follow the river, and that's something you learn in VFR flying. Follow the river. Check this out. Looks beautiful. We are very fast. We can go very quickly, very fast. I would love to do like an air show in an A320 in real life. You know when like sparkling water sometimes is a bit too sparkly and you've got to clear some of those sparks out? Oh. Alright, meanwhile the plane is still flying itself while we're coming in for our next landing already. Since this plane is so nice and fast, we can switch through places very quickly. I'm very happy about that. Oh! Alright, let's drink something out of this sparkly water. While we're already coming in for approach, in fact, let's get the spoilers out. Let's get some of those stuffs out that we will need for a landing. Let's get that replay mode once again prepared. Alright, look at that. And we're already coming in for a landing at Ambry Airport here in the Switzerland land. It's got an airport runway, usable space of 5,000 feet almost, which is actually quite acceptable. And I think I can already see the airport from up here. Maybe that's a wrong perception, but okay. Let's get the landing gear down because we can do that. It says land ASAP. Well, that doesn't seem good. Fuel left and right wing. We've got low fuel warning. So we're stressing out the Phoenix A320 indeed. Check out, we've got a runway down there. Is this landable? Maybe. So something I'm going to do now in order to land down there at this airport successfully, which I can promise you we will do. We will take some longer cuts.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Beautiful.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Good. Good. We're coming in down there's the runway. We don't need that much more power. We're going to lean back the power, which is going to force the airplane to drop its nose. And you can see that runway already kind of creeping up from behind there. And why are those spoilers not coming out? Why is the plane not willing to do that? I mean, it's an Airbus that's got a mind of its own. Okay. Runway's down there. We've got quite a little bit of altitude to go before we reach that airport down there. Look at that, beautiful. All right, now returning. Quite a harsh turn. Oh! Well, that goes on to testing, stress testing the A320. I didn't know if it would let me pull that bank. I thought you were an Airbus, goddammit. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. Well, I didn't expect to be crashing this plane today. Genuinely, I didn't. I thought this was quite a robust fly-by-wire. Oh my. Robust fly-by-wire airplane. But it didn't fly its wire. The wire didn't catch. The wire didn't work. Alright, now we're stalling out, which is an even worse situation. In fact, I was happier with this other situation. Well then, it turned out, yes, the Airbus does let you do a little bit of fun tricks. I didn't expect it to pull that bank. Normally, like a Cirrus or something, in a Cirrus SR20, you'd have to push down a stick, the autopilot button. You would have to push that down in order to actually exceed banks of I think 35 degrees, right, or 40 degrees. So to actually make the plane go back, you'd have to deactivate the systems. That didn't work here. This airplane stalled out. I didn't know that that is possible on this fly-by-wire doodly-doo. So check out the approach of Ambry Airport. Why is there so much? Oh!
Pull up. Pull up.
10, 5,
Pull up. Think great.
Okay. So what I did here was mess everything up. All right. So my projection for the next time is to generally fly this plane quite nicely, because this, what was that? I really have no explanation. I have no words for the flying that has just happened here. This poor soul of an A320. I mean, check out how this approach went from a rapid stall to whatever this is. What an absolutely unflyable approach this has been. Beautiful. Check out these beautiful G's we were pulling. Let's take a look at this beautiful landing once again. Oh yes. Boom, that was quite hard, but a touchdown indeed. Everybody, we've arrived safely at our destination. And you know what, since Ambry has so far the longest runway of any airport we've ever featured, let's get this boilers down, just like that. Beautiful. Get the landing gear, let the flaps get to set one. And so we can already kind of take a look at where we're flying next. Oh, I love this flying route. We're gonna have to kind of use all of our power that we have featured on board this A320. Check out what we've got down over there, and then right in front of us. That is a big mountain. We're gonna have to pass that. So let's get the flaps back. Oh, yeah, there you go, looks good. All right, perfect. Oh, we're on the displaced threshold, which is technically not even the runway anymore. But there we go. Take a look at that. We've beautifully taken off on our A320, and things are actually good. We passed the Reiner test. Shut up. It's good. We are very good. All right, take a look at that. We're following along the highway. That probably won't be enough, actually, to reach our destination. I have to, once again, reduce the sparkliness of this water. I guess the good idea would be to follow along the pass here. Take a look. Oh yeah, beautiful little mountain village. Nothing bad about that. Now flying the village further down. Beautiful. Ah. Okay. I guess we will be able to find that damn village. That was a big voice crack. Let's get rid of this water. And after our hydration that's been highly successful, let's get the replay mode going so that we can replay our flight after it's done. Everybody, let's take a look. It is now time to soon land on our beautiful next airport. So we have to kind of do quite a challenging approach. We pass this mountain like that. Beautiful. Check out that max angle, 45 degrees. All the passengers on the right side will be scared, but this is no problem. This is a kamikaze maneuver down the valley.
Pull up.
Get that power down. Get that power down.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Think right.
Okay. Okay. Looks good. And then our next move is to kind of extend our turn. Let's get those spoilers out. And now, left turn and pull.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Come on, pull. You're in the Microsoft Flight Simulator. G's are not real.
Up.
And there should be.
Terrain ahead.
There should be an airport that shows up. Oh God.
Pull up. Terrain ahead.
There is an airport that shows up. Doesn't look quite landable. That's it. But that doesn't matter. Everybody, this has been a test. Because it's not even an airport that I'm there. This is actually a closed airport that we don't really care about. This is actually the closed Nerdoron airport, which was famous for having part of it, well, having a taxiway that runs across this bridge, runs across this river. It's quite interesting. But, you know, behind this closed, broken down, abandoned runway airport, we've got
Terrain ahead.
an actual airport.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Why is there trees in front of the runway?
Ahead.
Why is there that?
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Alright, let's crash into some trees.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Okay, that's been quite a bit of a throwy landing, but that is fun. Oh, literally my rudder pedals have just detached. That's how much I was pressing into the brakes. That was a lot of braking that I just did. Okay, everybody, that actually wasn't half bad, was it? No, stop doing that. Stop. Please. All right, there we go. That's been a landing, a successful oh my. It's a successful landing at this airport of, I think it is Münster Airport. Quite hard, not easy. I got a bit of a whiplash even in the simulator, but that is the problem when you operate from a motion sim. You really feel the consequences. Got really consequences of your landing. So this has been great. Our brakes are definitely firing hot. It shows here. Oh no, actually our biggest problem now is fuel. We've got 5% of fuel left on board, but that doesn't matter. We'll just keep doing whatever we're doing because it's been working out. Everybody Ryanair approved. You guys are posting in the comments, which is very rude of you. Everything is fine. We're now using reverse thrust to actually use the most runway space we have available. For some reason, I really don't know why it's like pulling brakes every 3 seconds. I don't know why it's doing that. But I'm just trying to reverse down the runway so we have mostly usable space. No, we don't have time for trace back. Like no, God damn it. Whatever it is, we don't have time for it because we need to take off as soon as possible. The passengers are waiting. We already have some delays. Oh yeah, actually now the brakes are clear. So we can nicely use our reverse gear. No, we don't have an automatic gearbox that defines that. In fact, that kind of we do, actually. I mean, you could call that an automatic gearbox. It doesn't really run on gears, though, this airplane, does it? All right, so let's take a look. We need to get the brakes going. I've broken the brakes. All right, now we have all the runway we need to take off. God damn it, this is a professional flight. I need to set up my brakes here. Oh well. Oh, all right, perfect. Let's get those brakes back to working condition. Take a look at that. Beautiful. So now, everybody, it is time to go full power into our airplane. It is seriously time. Let's get all the power going that we need. Sunglasses on, because we're now taking off from this airport called Münster Airport. Tiniest runway in the damn world, but it is fine. We've got the brakes released now. Brakes are hot. Flaps are not configured. That's fine. Because we have a lot of power in this airplane that we're gonna need now to pass the trees. And we've done that. There we go. Just with a little wing tilt, we've been able to pass the trees just fine. Now it is time to turn on the map of surprises. And we're gonna see some other airports that come, you know. I think there's another airport coming along the way, another closed airbase actually. This is a realistic flight. What I'm doing now is I'm not putting the landing gear up. You know, since the last landing we did was so stressful on those brakes, we risked a genuine gear-based fire if we were to put them up, the landing gear. The landing gear is so hot that any hydraulic fluid would catch fire immediately, and we'll burn the whole plane down. Actually, you know what? Let's put the thing up. Oh, I didn't mean to press pause. That's quite. Sorry. Everything is fine now. Our motion simulator is back, and it's working quite well. I'm quite glad that we're now inside. That I have a seatbelt. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, things are looking actually quite all right. We are super fast, which is very cool. Shut up with her master warning. Over speed. We have actually we're about to literally exceed red line speed at like TAS 300, 400. Beautiful, and you can see that flight sim are struggling as well, and you can see how that fly-by-wire reacts by us flying so fast at this altitude. This airplane won't let us do that, and so it pushes the nose up with its fly-by-wire computer. I can't put it down anymore, probably because also it's not even using much auto trim at all. So already things are looking great. I think there is about to be an airport that comes. Oh God, the brakes have just detached from my setup. I've been braking so hard on this airplane. It's been so hard work, you know. It's true. All right, so there should be an airport down there somewhere, and I'm looking for it. Where is it then? Aha, it's down there. It's called Nerdoron. It's got a 2,800 feet long runway. I couldn't see where that could go wrong on this very special flight, everybody. Things are looking absolutely fine. So already around airport, I think it's another airbase. This might be the other airbase that actually the airbase that I was talking about that had a literal river that crosses a taxiway. Or the other way around, I should say. So let's get the landing gear down and we can just be glad that our prayers that our plane would actually not blow up due to the very hot brakes have been answered. So let's take a look here. I want to put those landing gears down. I want to put those flaps down while the airplane is stopping just fine. And this might seem like a very, very good approach already. Let's get the replay mode on. And that's what I really, really want. Is this a Top Gun recreation? Yes, I'm trying to genuinely recreate Top Gun. That's what I'm doing. So everybody, the rule applies here once again of following the river, which we do. That's a good VFR nav aid. Let's get the sunglasses on. One of the most important things to do. Meanwhile, we try to look out for Nerdoron Airport. Could it be back all the way there? The sun is kind of shot, kind of glaring. God damn it. Give me a little bit of information, idiots. Okay, I'm trying to look out for an airport, which I would have thought was right there, but there were some power lines there. Not really helping either.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
This is the most professional approach ever done in any A320. And this is a professional airplane, let me tell you. I think right behind the, like this mountain, right behind the corner of this mountain, there should be, we should see a runway. Oh yeah, I see a runway. I see a runway.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh. All right. Now, passengers, we're at a very stable approach. Oh, someone has donated. We're at a very stable approach.
Too low. Terrain.
Thank you very much for your support, man. Let's buckle up. This should be a good idea. We're at 150 knots and we're just good. We're just fine. Good. 130 knots. I'm still trying to find the sweet spot here. So I think Nerdoron Airport is the airport that's been split in half. Yes. Everybody, a runway that's generally been split in half, and you can see that. I just don't quite remember which side to land on. I think it is the, all right, it's the other side. Okay. So as you can see, maybe it was too expensive after this airport was turned from an airbase into a civil airport. It was too expensive to maintain a runway that is 10,000 feet long, and so they cut it in half. I've already made a full-on YouTube video about it, but you can see some trees here on the abandoned part of the runway. You can see obviously the famous cross you would see on any abandoned runway. Let's go ahead and put the airplane into idle throttle and have it butter. That wasn't butter. That was actually quite hot. That was actually quite hot. Let's go ahead and stop, but quickly, please. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, everybody. Things are actually quite all right. I've lost my sunglasses. I do have to fix them. But meanwhile, we can take a look. Actually, my mouse has fallen down. That wasn't the smoothest landing. I don't know how the VPWS call-outs kind of left me hanging here on the A320 because it said 100, and then after that, 10. Yes, I really do have the urge to stop quickly and to touch down hard to put some of that kinetic energy of our speed into that landing gear that bounces that off and turns it into heat. Let's take a look. Well, the sunglasses are a bit broken actually now. Okay, take a look at that landing in the replay. Look at that. That's Ryanair approved. Oh. Good. I think they're quite, you know, the sunglasses now, right? They're not very straight anymore, but they look cool still. They still serve their purpose of coolness. So that is just fine. Let's go ahead and do the all common practice here. It is now time to go ahead and reverse thrust. In fact, while we're on the ground, we need to refuel. We've got 2% of fuel here still on board. We've got very little fuel. In fact, just using this reverse gear will probably put this 2% of fuel down to 1% or 0. So while I'm just kind of reversing down the runway, which I'm doing to gain a bit more of that usable space. Oh God, I'm so bad at reversing planes. It's a good thing that you don't really get to do that in real life. Okay, let's go. No, not the weather. Let's go ahead and adjust the weight and balance. Oh, the weight and balance of our beautiful airplane. Okay, it's fine. The weight and balance of our beautiful airplane, which once again, as I already said, is down to 2%. We might need to increase that to 59, which is going to give us a little bit less performance. I loved how this plane was performing literally like an F-14. Now it's going to perform like a F-10. Still going to be fine. I need to adjust my braking thing here, my rudders. That's what I'm trying to say. Which is very badly abused here. Hello, Vincent. Thank you very much. Thank you for donating and the supporting and stuff. So everybody, things are looking quite all right. We've got enough fuel to go definitely to the next airport and perhaps cross the entire Alpine Mountains. We have enough fuel to beautifully land this plane a lot more times. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and line up on our runway, which is quite a hard part here at the special Nerdoron airport, which, as I already said, had some of its runway pretty much cut in half. Check this out. This is the abandoned part of the runway, which is behind us. And now there's a new part of the runway, and there's been actually an industrial site built towards the end of the runway. Can you see that down there, down that runway? That is actually a hangar. It's not even in a hangar. I know what it is. It's a literal washing company that washes, I think, bed sheets for hotels. So we don't want to crash into the bed sheets, right? There's actually generally real information. You can Google it. At the end of the runway, I think it is 01 here. Could be 01 or 10. It might be 1. Okay, whatever it is. At the end of the runway 10, there is a literal washing company. I really want. Uh-oh. No. No. Oh. Well. Oh. Not bad. We just went through that like ice cake. Check this out. Beautiful departure right there. I like this very much. I really like to see it. And, well, I guess we're in for a treat. Can you see this? Yes. Does this look like IFR airspaces to you? Does this look like a proper airport to you, like a controlled airspace? Yes, it's a blue airport, which means we're going to fly to Sion Airport, which features a 6,500 foot long runway, which is plenty enough to fly our stupid airplane and to land it.
Terrain
But this
ahead.
time,
Pull up.
not like literal crash land. Oh, and someone's
Terrain
donated a
ahead.
lot of money.
Pull up.
Hello.
OMG.
Hello,
Yes, Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
donated 10 pounds.
Hello,
You know
Spider-Man.
the A340 is underpowered. You should mod an A340.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Thank you, Spider-Man. I remember
Terrain
you.
ahead.
You've been an old-time supporter here. Thank you so much for being back.
Terrain ahead.
Really appreciate it.
Pull
So,
up.
everybody, the project that Spider-Man. Yes, he's the real
Terrain ahead.
Spider-Man. I don't know if he's the Holland kind of. I don't know. But the actual idea of putting an A340 with this, with its 4 engines that are quite underpowered, because they use the very engines that we've got on board this airplane, the A320, a way smaller airplane, a way lighter airplane. This airplane, with these CFM56 engines that we've got on board right now, they're quite all right here for this little airplane, but they're not all right enough for the big A320 airplane. And so the idea of putting, like big engines, like 777 type engine on an A340 to make it absolutely overpowered is actually quite good. Have I not done that video before? Have I not? All right, then it is time for your dreams, Spider-Man, to turn them into reality and shit. So that's what I'm gonna do. So actually, you know what? That's actually a brilliant idea. Let's go ahead and put 4 GE90 engines, but properly. I'm gonna properly mod them to the 777. How about we do that? Now we can't put any more. Oh my, we have a bit of a problem. I don't know how. Oh god, we have a huge problem actually.
Terrain ahead.
Oh wow. All right, we're declaring a bit of an emergency. We have genuinely the biggest issue that.
Ahead.
Oh wow, please.
Terrain
We need to fix this. We have a genuine issue.
Pull up.
I really don't know how to fix it. Our throttle right now is stuck in reverser position, which means we're not able to give thrust. We're not able to give thrust and therefore not able to gain any more speed to, keep our altitude. We literally have a reverse thrust locked into place. I mean, not really. It's just that the reverser controls are locked into place. Come on, I need to fix that. I need to fix you. Why is that now gone off? All right, come on. All right, there you go. That's back. That was a short troubleshoot. I like that. All I had to do was kind of employ the go-round knobs that you have on all airplanes. All right, passengers, welcome to Swiss 001 Airlines flight on Phoenix Airlines. Everything is fine. Everything is good. How you doing, Vincent? What? St. Martin? There's no way we're gonna make it from here, right? Okay, passengers. We are now once again on a final approach. Oh God, there's the runway. I didn't see it. I thought it was, okay. It is once again to pull a maneuver that has never been pulled before. It is time.
Think rate.
No, don't turn on the auto throttle.
Think rate.
Oh no. Stop having a mind of its own, Airbus. I know you think you're better than me, but you're not. All right, shut up. We have a bit of a problem now. We need to land down there. So what I'm going to employ is a teardrop. Maybe you would do that in the F-14 while you're on an approach to your fighter. We're stalling out. We're dead. We're dead. We're so screwed. We might have to. Save ourselves here. Oh, actually, this has worked. All right, come on. Runway is down there. So what we're doing is a teardrop once again. Runway is there, and we're kind of now on a base mode. We need a lot of power while we're in this drift. It is essentially a drift. There's a little castle down there in real life. It's a really nice valley. Oh, we've definitely overshot that teardrop, but that's fine. And you can see how that stall speed goes up a whole lot once you are in a turn. Bit of a differential thrust. There you go. That's how you fix an approach that has been missed. A missed approach, in fact. All right, once again, we have a bit of a problem. I guess the poppy lights on this airport are broken because they're showing all red when we're clearly not that low.
40, 30, 20, restart.
Okay, that airplane came down quite a bit quicker than I would have thought. That airplane, oh, and our brakes are broken. Take a look at that. Jeez, sorry, stop complaining about your neck in the comments. You haven't broken anything, you're just trying to get insurance money out of the stream. That's not how it works. Stop trying to play like all the footballers. That has been an intentionally bad landing, and I think it was because I idled the throttle way too fast. I still have to get used to the throttle mapping. I was actually quite a bit low, wasn't I? This was a very poor approach, and as you know, a bad approach leads into a bad landing. Okay. What a terrible landing this was. We landed on this play threshold. I think there's like not many ways to make a landing worse than this. This was great. So let's go ahead and go full power. Give all we have because we need to take off once again. I really don't know what this live stream is, but it's kind of just testing out the capabilities of this A320. Practically all I really want to do is have the brakes blow up on us, which is why I'm going to turn off the brake fan just like that. The brakes, I think, should be hot because I went full on into the foots, right? I really did. And this is actually the first time that we now have an airport runway that's somewhat suitable for an A320 because we can beautifully, look at that, rotate that landing gear, rotate that stick, just like that. Not terrible at all. Okay, now let's take a bit of a look at what other routes or other airports I've planned in. We're actually kind of nearing our destination already, aren't we? I mean, I've only streamed for an hour, but we have a little bit of time to actually spend before we reach our goals. I mean, we've already reached the very east of Switzerland land. Something we can do is fly fast because this is an airplane that can fly very fast. It's an A320. I mean, legally, we're already way too fast. I mean, 280 knots, you wouldn't want to do that in the real lives. But then we're not in the real lives at all. I mean, isn't the flight simulator liberating? You can do whatever you'd like. And no one will give a damn. We can land. We have a very interesting airport planned ahead. It's called Marijin Airport, if you don't know that place. Hello? Hello, Vincent. Thanks.
Ahead. Pull up.
Yeah, you're good. So, everybody,
ahead.
we're going to land at a very special airport called Marijin. It's a very small runway that it has. There's also a heliport that we could land on. You know, I like checking out the map to see what our local airports are like. We're gonna, I guess, use this very interesting mountain passage, where we have to kind of end off this river and kind of intersect. There we go. Intercepted. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Now, the brake temps are hot according to the airplane. It says it here. Brakes hot. Landing gear is not down, which could be quite dangerous. Is there flaps still at level 1? There is. Okay, beautiful.
Ahead. Pull up.
I'm now once again beautifully pulling this. Yeah, whatever I'm doing. I really have no idea. So this is good. Once again, we're flying to Marijin and we're coming in for it, and we're very fast. We are, because we can be. We're at 400 knots. Try to do that.
Terrain ahead.
0.6 of a Mach. Now we have the fly-by-wire really trying to push against us. Because it really, as I'm putting the nose down, I need to kind of buckle up, by the way, but as I'm putting the nose down, the airplane won't let us, which is interesting. So I'm already putting down the replay mode so that we can replay this flight or whatever it's going to be, whatever this landing is going to be. So let's get this mouse down, buckle in, because it's going to be a hard landing, let me tell you. All right. Buckle down, buckle up, and stuff. Okay, take a look at that. Yes, take a look at our magnificent coolness. Good. Yeah, everything is just fine. I've now buckled myself in. I'm pushing the nose down once again because it's letting us do that finally. Yes, we are introducing once again incredible red line overspeed, but that's fine. Take a look at how well this is going to be. Yeah. A landing. Oh, how you doing? Oh, good question. The FS Expo this year in Las Vegas land. You know what? Maybe. Actually, you know what? Probably, because I'll have finished school by that time. I think it's going to be in June once again. I remember Houston last year, and it was quite a lot of fun. It was quite stressful because I literally spent the weekend in Houston, which meant for me that on Friday I flew to Houston, and on Sunday I flew back to Frankfurt, which is quite stressful. And actually the video wasn't really viewed as much. I have the same problem with Oshkosh, that it was definitely a financial disaster. Like, these videos didn't pay the flights back and stuff like that. But that is actually, you know what, that's not even that bad for me. Like, I go there for fun anyway. Maybe next time though I will visit Las Vegas without the camera, because maybe the visual moment anyway is better than a video on my SD card. So I might actually go there, but not be there on with my camera. But the same thing applies to Oshkosh. I'm thinking of like doing like small little things at Oshkosh, but it's not very thing that people apparently care about on the channel, which I understand. It's very general aviation, not about airliners at Oshkosh, just as it is with the Sim Expo. So you know, there isn't a high need. But everything is good. We've got 170 knots on the clock. We're coming in for a landing at Medvedev Airport. Let's take a look, everybody.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Now, I'm the Houdini of Medvedev Airport. I promise you we're gonna make it. All right, that's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Oh, no, 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 no. Please, do not. No. Well, this didn't work the way I wanted it to work, honestly. I have no idea what you just said, dude. Sorry, this was a bit stressful there. Alright. Good. Let's see if we can get out of this mess. Well, we can. This is down here. Well, this is hopeless. Let's maybe take a look right here. Get some reverse thrust going. I don't even know where that runway is supposed to be at this point. We're now literally driving through the woods. That's what's happening. Not much more than that.
Lucas Taylor donated $2 Canadian and 79 cents.
I do, man.
Might be going, so I would love to meet you.
Alright, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about it once again as like a leisurely thing, but not to film videos, because people really didn't give a fuck about Flight Sim Expo, and they didn't really give a fuck about Oshkosh. So I get it. Alright, we have to kind of now revert to taxiing back onto the runway. You should have gone around. I should have gone around. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Okay, let's take a look. I wanna taxi to the runway holding point, to the lineup point, actually to the right. Let's go to the threshold and take off. Okay, looks great, huh? I've generally broken my brakes here because they keep coming off, which is not a lot of fun. Good. I would like to maybe do a bit of a teardrop maneuver and try to land this airplane here, because the last attempt went so poorly. I would like to land here, do a takeoff, a teardrop, and then a landing on an A320 that is a bit too heavy to fly. Let's maybe reduce the weight, actually. That might be a good idea. Okay, beautiful. Little less fuel. There you go, like 5% will be just enough. Very low fuel we want. We want very low weight in order to start our famously dangerous flying. Good. Let's go take off now. Full power. 60 knots. 8 knots. 9 knots. 100 knots. Beautiful. Beautiful landing gear up. Landing gear down. All right. Oh my. Okay. Take a look at, oh, what the hell is going on now? What's just happened? Help! Help! What's going on now? Oh, help! Why is there someone donating? Hey, Jeno, how's it going?
$5. The most beautiful flight in the A320,
Shut up. All right, I would like to now go and do a bit of a drift. I would like to do a teardrop maneuver. I'm going to put all the flaps down already. Go full power. Shut up, Zeno. Take a look at that. Hold ourselves to a seat.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh my.
Terrain ahead.
Don't fall off.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Runway there.
Terrain ahead. Pull
Oh my. Why is it? Oh.
Terrain
Jesus.
ahead. Pull.
OMG. Spider-Man donated £10. The A320 547,000
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
total 22 with 4 trucks
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
You're right. That will make the airplane very powerful.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
So I'm gonna give it some Trents, or actually some GE90s. How about that?
Terrain ahead. Pull
Yes.
up.
I think the
Terrain ahead.
yeah, that's gonna be the 10 G9X, right? Oh yeah. All right, everybody, get ready for the most beautiful landing you'll ever seen.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
I want to use all that kinetic energy. Oh, no, don't crash into the building. Don't crash into the building, please. Please, please avoid the building, please. No, 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 no. Please. No. I'm sorry. That's why we wear seatbelts too. This was not very successfully at all. A good successful landing at all. I don't even want to replay it.
Zeno donated $5.
How you doing, Zeno?
This is the FAA. You must cease flight operations immediately as you've broken 3 spines so far not being sued. Please show up to Port January 20th, 2020.
God damn it, I now have an issue with the FAA. Everybody, it has been a great flight today. It has been great to serve you and to be your pilot. Let's go ahead and just get this plane to cold and dark, because I would like to go for a special mode, ground services, and this is what we need to do now. Evacuation. Is that going to launch some evacuation slide or something? No, this doesn't even. This is our evacuation mode, right? Come on. Yes, evacuation mode. Are there any? No, there are no slides deployed. So everybody, this is gone. This is gone. Well. Yeah, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this absolutely miserable live stream, both on the TikToks and on the YouTubes. And I'll thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night, guys. Bye. Thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun. Yeah, good stuff today. Thanks for the